So good afternoon, everybody. My name is George Tees. I'm Director of Systems Engineering for Blue Coat Systems. And today I'm here at JIE 2014 Symposium sponsored by FCA. And really want to talk today about JIE and how Blue Coat can help JIE from a security perspective. One of the challenges with current DoD architectures are you have an infrastructure for the U.S. Army, you have an infrastructure for the Air Force, you have one for the Navy, the Marine Corps, and so on and so forth, which have a potential to have different security postures, different security policies, even different security technologies implemented into those different architectures. JIE is really a great concept, and JRSS from an implementation perspective provides a great ability to provide the individual agencies the ability to have a clear, concise stack of security infrastructure to apply their security policies in a consistent manner, so that you now have a security posture for the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy that's all run on the same hardware, shared hardware. You reduce your costs, reduce your OpEx spend on that. Plus, you have the ability to configure very similar policies across the board because you're using very similar equipment out there. So really, from a JIE perspective, is consolidating that security architecture and that network architecture to provide the different branches the ability to have a clear, concise security posture across all of their networking locations. Blue Coat has spent over the past year or so actually acquired several technologies and several companies that will actually help the DoD and JIE actually enhance their security posture and reduce their attack surface. There's a huge potential gap in networks out there today supporting HTTP and HTTPS traffic and secure communications. Blue Coat currently has the capabilities to allow customers, based on their policy and their requirements, to decrypt SSL traffic and apply policy and actually mitigate the threat that is coming through the encrypted channel. Another recent acquisition was a company called Norman Shark for our malware analysis, which gives you the ability to, some threats are known threats, some threats are non-known threats, or advanced threats that are day zero kind of threats. The malware analysis appliance allows customers to actually run advanced malware or malware attacks in the gold image of their choice, actually in the actual image that they're looking for the DoD side of the house, in a VM-aware architecture. So the ability to take that malware, detonate it in a sandbox or a malware analysis infrastructure, so you can identify the malicious things that a particular attachment or a particular file is doing. Another acquisition was Solera Networks, now called Security Analytics from Blue Coat, that gives you the ability to record all the information that's going on in your network and provide context to all that information. So really understanding who's talking to who's talking to what. So really, once an attack gets past that perimeter security, because we all know at some point an attack's going to get through, or you need to investigate an insider threat, you have the ability to actually investigate that infrastructure, investigate that information, and be able to actually track things back. So the ability to take traffic in, block it. If it's something that is first known, we can actually decrypt the traffic, apply policy to it, send it over to the malware analysis system, actually detonate it in that environment, understand what it's doing in that environment, and then actually feed all of that information back. So we have the global information, or the JIE architecture, which is a cloud structure that actually has all the information from all of our customers. We have over 15,000 customers, 75,000 end users, and all of the top military establishment out there to support this, and that is this ever-licking or ever-consuming type of infrastructure which provides threat information to the devices out there. So if something's found at one base, that information can be shared for another base or another branch for that matter, and actually provide that real-time threat. So the ability, we're really coming into an environment to where silos no longer really can help with JIE or JRSS. You really got to break down some of those silos and be able to provide that threat information across different boundaries. So that's where the Blue Coat solution today can take information found in one aspect of that security or security in depth and provide that to other aspects of that security architecture.